So, hello, it is Sunday. I'm in my bed crying because I'm doing a lot to my store, guys. Like, it looks like a real store. It is a real store, but like, oh my God. You guys, look at it. Like, this is its first piece of mail. Oh my gosh. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. Before you go, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, share with your friends who want to start a business or just like really cool businesses. As you saw from the title of this video, I officially have a store. It is called The Boss Supply Co. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. Make sure y'all check out the website, shop. Right now, it's mostly tech accessories like iPhone cases, AirPod cases, things like that. But I mean, it's my world, it's my store. I can put whatever I want in it. So if there's something y'all want to see, I mean, let me know, I guess. There's new products coming every single week. I started the Boss Supply Co. about 2 to 3 weeks ago, and I was moving silently, y'all. Like, I got my tax permits, I got PO boxes, inventory, and didn't tell anybody. So the reason being, if you haven't seen my video about moving in silence, is because I get really like stressed. I get excited and I tell people what I'm doing before I actually start doing it, and then I feel pressure that I put on myself to make sure that I'm doing certain things in my business, and it becomes like an outside driver when really it needs to be an internal driver. So I didn't want to tell nobody, I just wanted to get it done, and I swear that's why I got it done so fast. So fast forward to the store being open and I still wasn't sharing it. So I was like, oh my God, like when you start anything, which I've started a few things, if you followed me for a while, you know I've had Peach and Venom, I've had Shop Delicious, I've had, oh my God, I can't even remember some of the stuff I've had. But basically for all of those, we'll get into that. This is what this video is about. But I wasn't sharing my store with anybody even after the fact, because it's like your baby, like you want to protect it. But I'm like, it's a beautiful baby, so I want to share it, and I wasn't sharing it. So like I have a really good support group, not like literally a support group, but like my friend circle, you know. And we just been talking about business and all that, and I just felt inspired, like let me push myself out there. I'm not sharing my store because I'm afraid to share my store. So this is me really put myself out there. Like I feel naked, which is probably why this is the best thing for me to do. And now that the store is out, like it's actually making sales. Yes, I have sales, you guys, and you guys can go shop too. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing tips and advice for anyone else who is scared to take the leap and jump into starting your business, building your brand. I don't know why I just paused. That's all I'm going to say in this clip. Tip number 1. Y'all know me. I say it pretty much in every video at this point. Move silently. Don't be out here telling people what you're planning to do, what you're about to do. Just do it. Like, just do it. Based on my own experience, I've started different things before, like I said, and I tell people like right off rip, like when it's just a little thought, like a little fetus idea. And look, it doesn't go as well as I would want because I put pressure on myself. And I think based on talking to other people about this same thing, it's like a common thing and you don't even realize it. You're like, oh, I told my mom, I told my grandma, she told the mailman, she told my sister, she told my brother. All these people are like watching to see what you do next. And it's like, oh my God, like you get so in your head. So I would say just go out and do it. Listen, I swear I came out the womb wanting to be an entrepreneur. And that's just always been the plan. But on Instagram, don't judge me, I had in my bio that I was an entrepreneur, which I do Instagram promos, I did paid promotions, stuff like that. And I've done that for a while, but I wasn't pushing myself to the other things that I was like continuing to just plan and not take action on. So I felt like a freaking phony. I felt like a phony, y'all. I was like, okay, enough is a freaking enough. Like, if this is my end game, I want to be full-time working for myself. I ain't gonna be sitting here just talking about it anymore. So I stopped talking about it. I didn't tell nobody nothing. I was over here building a whole store. Quarantine started, y'all. I was over here building a whole store. It took me about 2 to 3 weeks, like I said, to get permits. The name just popped up in my head. So I didn't spend so much time on stuff that wasn't gonna get the business up and running. Licenses and mailboxes and addresses, inventory, getting the website built, like. But it took me like 2 to 3 weeks, y'all, because I was just out here doing it. I wasn't telling people, oh yeah, girl, I'm sitting here like putting stuff in my store. No, nobody knew. Only person I told like towards the end was my cousin. I was showing her a phone case and she was like, oh my God, where can I get that? And I was like, damn. But other than that, I wasn't telling people what my plans were. At this point, my family and friends, if I ain't talking about anything, most of the time they think I'm doing something anyway. So they probably assumed I was doing something anyway. Number 2, no, you're not gonna know what you're doing. Yes, you should start anyways. Look, you don't come out the womb knowing nothing. You don't even know how to walk, talk, eat. You don't know how to do any of that when you come out the womb. So what would make you think that you can immediately know how to run a business when you start it? Like, don't let that stop you, because you ain't gonna know how to do anything without learning and improving. But don't wait until you're like continuing to learn. I'll tell y'all, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, that's why I feel so naked, because I'm really pushing myself out there and I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I know somewhat, but I'm continuing to learn as I go. But I'm not gonna wait and, oh, let me learn this first and blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm just doing it and learning certain things you wouldn't even know you need to learn until you're actually in it. For instance, the other night, y'all, I stay up later after work because I still work 9 to 5. So I stay up after work till like, it depends on the night, but y'all know I go to bed at like 10 o'clock. So it's past 10 o'clock. And I was freaking out because I ended up getting an order late that night and there was an issue with the item the person ordered. And I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, like, what do I do? What do I say? How do I deal with this? Blah, blah, blah. Like, literally stuck. I had no idea what to do. I'm in a bunch of Facebook groups. So I posted in there, get their input on the situation. And it was late. Nobody was going to say anything at that point. At that point, you have to just step away and go to bed, because it was out of my hands at that point, and I'm not going to know exactly what to do in that state of mind. So just walk away. The situation got handled. Like, it got handled. Just don't come out the gate thinking you're going to know everything. You're not. And I wouldn't let that stop you, because when you're spending so much time waiting until this moment, that moment, it's never going to be a perfect moment. You're losing money, like point blank, no cap. You're losing money the more you wait on something because you feel like you're not ready. So just put it out there. Make it decent. By decent, I mean, if you're opening a store like I did, make sure you have products and make sure you have prices and make sure you have a way for people to pay for them and to ship them. Like, that's it. I'm not trying to make it sound like that simple, but it really is. It really is that simple. Number 3, which also ties into number 2, don't make anything perfect before you start. You don't need to be out here having a perfect brand, having a perfect this and that. If you look back at Fashion Nova, for instance, when they first started. So yesterday I was looking through emails and stuff that I gotten from them, and they've changed. Like, would you even be able to tell how much they've changed from the time they first started till now? Like, their logos changed, like everything's changed. You don't have to have a perfect anything to start your business. I'm not a lawyer, so don't take this as like Ebony said this, so this is law. But I do have a lawyer. She's talked about like copyrights and trademarks. Excuse me, God. Basically, you don't have to have that to start your business. You don't have to trademark your logo right away. First of all, that's a costly process. So you definitely want to make sure you're married to your brand at that point. Like you said, I do, y'all said your vows. If you change it later, you're gonna have to go through that whole process over again. It ain't no like, oh, I can just update it and whatever. I'm about 99.9% sure that you cannot just update a trademark. So make sure you're married to it if that's what you want to do. I mean, it won't kill you to not, basically. If you feel like you should, do it, but it won't kill you. You just need to have something. Most people make their logos in Canva to get started. And if you don't know about Canva, I'll put the link in the description as well. But Canva, my God, it is seriously like a godsend. If you look around at people's, oh my God, y'all ignore this. My lips are kind of chapped, are they? If you look around other people's businesses and brands, most of them are made in Canva or they got someone to do it for like $5. Don't think you have to have a perfect anything to start off. I love branding. Like, that's one of my most favorite parts of building any business. And I am notorious for spending so much time on Pinterest and making my little brand board, which is cool, like whatever, but I just did things differently this time. I don't have no Pinterest board for the Boss of Go. Like, I just did it. Look, black and white, simple. I wouldn't spend so much time on the brand name because I already know it's most likely going to change, because that's just what comes with business. Like, look at Amazon, look at any business, really, any of them. Point blank, get started. Don't try to make things perfect before you get started. Get started, learn what you need to be doing, get started. Number four, learn to clap for yourself. Another reason why I moved silently outside of every other reason I have for y'all is because I'm getting more into the habit of clapping for myself and not feeling the need to share everything and get validation and approval in that way. Entrepreneurship is rewarding and it's cool and all, but it's not it is not easy, and it can actually be a really scary and lonely line of work. It's a different mindset. If you are an entrepreneur, or if you want to be an entrepreneur, you think differently than most people. So I've grown up wanting to be an entrepreneur, like I said, but obviously I've run into the conversations with my family. Oh, it's not stable. Oh, it's this and it's that, which I used to get upset with them. As I've gotten into it and gotten older, if someone close to you is saying things like that to you, most of the time it's because they love you and they care about you and they don't want to see you struggle. What's actually safe and easy is a 9-to-5. Entrepreneurship is rewarding, and I can go on and on about the pros, but it also has risks and cons. You're going out on a limb. It takes a lot of discipline, effort, focus. What else? All kinds of stuff. It's not something that you can just be like, oh, well, I'm an entrepreneur and like, it's just super easy. It can be, but at the same time, you really are your driver. You are the person in control, which is a good thing, but you are the person in control, which can also be a bad thing. You have to really get to the point where you are disciplined. You are not sitting here thinking that someone's going to tell you to do something for your business. Even if you don't feel like it, you have to do something for your business. There's days when, like I said, I have to walk away because I'd get frustrated or anxious. But look, I come back, even if I'm just learning something, going on YouTube, trying to learn something about what I need to be doing or adding something to my store. I'm gonna always be doing something no matter what, because that's my business. Like, that's my livelihood. You have to get used to just keeping things to yourself. It can be really discouraging when you start out. You know, you may or may not be getting sales right off the jump, and it can be really discouraging. So you don't want to have someone who is telling you things out of fear, like they're afraid for you, and you take that on and you just stop with your business. Just keep it to yourself, and also surround yourself with people who have the same mindset. So I've met a lot of really cool people through entrepreneurship, but especially in these last few weeks, I've really been putting myself out there. Facebook groups are amazing. I learned so much from Facebook groups. I network so much in Facebook groups. So join as many of those as you can and just form your little tribe, because I have a little boss tribe going right now. And it's really good that you can have people to go to. Hey guys, like, I'm feeling this kind of way, my business. And there's people that also are dealing with the same thing, because so I can't take this serious. When you're an entrepreneur, just know, oh my God, it can be daunting, it can be scary, it can be lonely. You're spending a lot of hours working by yourself. It's something that you want to have people around you that are going to understand. Clap for yourself. Learn to be excited for yourself. You don't have to have any big wins or anything. Like, pretty much anything in entrepreneurship is a big win. It's not something that someone else can push you to. Like, you are doing it. You're the one that's like, I'm doing this for myself. People may not see the vision, but I see the vision, and I'm going to keep doing it. So if you named your business, celebrate that. If you got a PO box, celebrate that. If you did something for your store, celebrate that. Celebrate every single thing that you do towards your business, and keep putting that energy out there. It'll come back to you. Clap for yourself. Cheers. Number 5, write down 3 reasons why you want to have your own business. Let me tell you, it's not all about money. Don't have money be one of the reasons. Yes, you do have a higher earning potential being your own boss, but it's not the only driver. You are going to be doing a lot. Entrepreneurship is not I just come in and do what I do and I leave. Like, you are going to be working a lot of hours. You're going to be putting in a lot of time. You're going to have a lot of no's. And I'm not really trying to make entrepreneurship sound really bad, because I love all this. Like, this is what you sign up for, but it's not something that you can just say, I just want to make money. Write down 3 reasons why. Once something is not there, yet you're seeking out, so say you're not making money that day, what are the other things that are causing you to continue wanting to build your business or grow your business or start your business? Because if the money's not there, what's driving you? Like, what are you doing? So you don't want it to be just money, because that can easily cause you to just stop doing it, because it's not going to always be there. Number 6, put yourself out there. Push yourself. put yourself out of your comfort zone. This is something that I'm still in the process of learning. Like I said, I wouldn't share my business, y'all. I wasn't telling folks. I had a conversation with some friends and it was just like, you know, don't let fear stop you. Go in screaming. Go in screaming if you have to, but really push yourself, because if you think you put yourself out there, push yourself another extra step. Like I said, Facebook groups are really great for networking and promoting your business. Instagram ads. Yes, we got ads, y'all. And really put yourself in a place where you could just get people. You have to push yourself out of your comfort zone, because I've joined a lot of really good Facebook groups lately. Like, I'm really excited about them. And I've met a lot of cool people already in the last, literally this week, just meeting people online for the most part, because we're under quarantine. But put yourself out there, join groups, go out whenever it's safe to networking events, and put your business out there. If this is what you want for your life, that's what you have to do, because no one's gonna really know otherwise. So this is me putting myself out there with this video. And on Instagram, like I said, I run ads and stuff like that, and that has been really helpful for me. Everybody knows on my Instagram that this is my store yet, so that's gonna be the next step. But like, push yourself. You have to. Don't be like, oh, I'm so scared, I'm not gonna do it. Like I was, because that's what I was doing for a while. You know how you send a risky text and then you just kind of throw your phone? That's what I've been doing. And look, we can be friends. If you're an entrepreneur, girl, follow me on Instagram, follow me on whatever. Really push yourself out there. If this is what you want for your life, support yourself. Like, put your business out there. That is your child. Showcase your child, put them out there and let them flourish and grow. Don't keep them so close to yourself that nothing can come to it or nothing can flow through it. So put yourself out there, push yourself. Ooh, this lighting. Tip number 7, trust your intuition, follow your gut, let yourself be guided by God and the universe, because everyone's not gonna understand you. If you've already seen the vision of your life, it's there for a reason. You don't just see stuff. You don't just feel a certain way about something, especially if you've been wanting to start a business and haven't, but the same idea keeps coming up for you over and over and over. What the? I'm not recutting this. The same idea keeps coming to you over and over again, and it's not gonna go away. That's the thing. It's gonna nag at you because that's meant for you. Allow yourself to just trust yourself, and like I said, move in silence. Allow your own feelings and thoughts be your feelings and thoughts, and go into it. If you're scared, it's normal to be scared. If you feel like nothing's happening, it's not true. Something is happening. Even if you don't see it, there's always progress. So keep going, keep pushing, trust your intuition. Suki's gonna be in this video too, I guess. Follow it, pray. Oh my goodness, you guys, I pray so much because that's all I can do. What do you do? What do you do? Sometimes things are out of your hands and you just have to trust God that it's all working out. It's all working out the way it's supposed to, and just ask Him for guidance, and that's what you do. Everyone's not gonna understand, like I said, so you have to really trust yourself that you're doing the right thing, because people can be like, girl, why are you putting your time and energy and money into this? Like, why you're not getting any sales? You don't need that energy. So all you can say is bloop, because you already have the vision. As long as you have the vision, that's all that matters. Keep the vision, because the vision is there for a reason. That's on, period. I thank y'all for watching this video. Like I said, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Last video I said I wanted to get to 150, and we are now at 116, so we are damn near there. We're gonna keep growing this channel, and I'll keep sharing and posting videos, you guys. I hope this video helps you out a lot. Point blank period, start your business, get started. Just go ahead. And make sure you check out the Boss Supply Co. for all your cute accessories and more. And if you want to see more videos where I talk about things, or look, let me not just drag this out. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will talk to y'all soon. I hope y'all have a great day. Bye. Look at my nose. Video, like I said, I'm so sorry, y'all. See,